to the Overly Opinionated podcast. Recipes to fallen kings, queens, and in between.
And free to God.
And stop Cop City. Be a good human. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't. And ring the notifications bell so you get notified when we drop new content. Shout out to Fact Check.
Yeah.
We definitely got a shout out to Fact Check. Let's talk about a couple of the things that we missed.
Our errors.
On last episode.
Shout out to you too.
Me?
Yeah. For fact checking it for us.
Oh, word. So there are plenty candidates that are down to change things that are not of the status quo. I can't remember Homeboy's name, but there's Cornel West, there's Claudia De La Cruz, and they're not, I mean, one of them is a write-in, but you know, you can do that too.
Yeah.
But there's definitely candidates out there that are down to change the status quo. You just got to be more educated than we were last week. Darian, you had the Chase Bank
scheme.
Drug bust.
Yeah.
It was not $400 million. It was $1.3 billion. Crazy.
Yeah. Listen to the fact check he about to drop.
So it also wasn't like a Chase. We don't have to get all the way into it, but it wasn't like a Chase Bank bust either.
Sure.
It was like a company
of Chase
or funded by Chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand the connection. Definitely needs some more looking into, but we didn't do it. We didn't do the looking in.
All right.
I think it wasn't it 8 people that I said? It was
5 to 8.
Okay. It might have been I think it was 8 people who pled guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So they at least found someone to blame it on.
Yeah.
Which you said they didn't do.
You said $1 billion, right?
1.3, yes.
$1.3 billion.
5 to 8 people pled guilty. And the one that I saw in my very quick search got 5.5 years. So we should definitely focus on when we give statistics to at least like bring it up.
5 years. Yep.
No,
5.5. You're right.
I was just saying, like, when we give stats, we should have something to back them up.
Yeah.
And like, I would love for y'all to let us know when we're off kilter. Like when I'm watching podcasts or listening to podcasts and they say something that sounds unbelievable, I look it up. Like I'm like, hold on, is this true? I try to put stats in the episode if we're talking statistically.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't. This time I didn't. So sorry to mislead y'all.
5.5 years.
But you know, we are we are humans. We make mistakes, and those were a couple of them. And we do plan to fact check in the future. Maybe not necessarily before the pod, because these are literally just like off the cuff conversations. Y'all are listening to 2 homies talking shit. Yeah. Ooh, another thing that I wanted to bring up as like not necessarily a fact check, but like I feel like I missed the boat a little bit last week in our conversation. I was saying how like people don't care about this, and I kind of brought up that, you know, people care about different things, and I'm not saying that it's crazy for you to care at all. People really care about immigration, dog. People really, really care about it. Like I brought up before we released that episode, I brought it up to a couple of the homies, and I was like, you know, things like immigration, and both of them were like, well, immigration matters.
I have 2 worlds: my home life, and then my work life.
Yep.
Home life don't care about immigration.
Same Z's.
But my work life,
facts.
The biggest problem we have to face.
Yeah, and this is indicative. I really don't want to have another political
facts
episode, but I do want to say that this is indicative of something that I realized, I think, a couple years ago, and I think I said so on the pod. The idea of being a conservative is having something that you want to conserve. Like, there is something that you want to keep. That's why it's called conservatism.
Okay.
Like you are trying to conserve, whether it's values, whether it's assets, like you want to keep things.
Yeah.
And like we grew up around pretty much everyone who don't have nothing to keep.
Gotcha.
So like the way that we're going to see it is just vastly different from some people who like they just want to keep their shit the way they got it. And like we don't got shit. So like we don't typically align with that viewpoint.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I never will probably either.
When it comes to immigration, I just have a hard time seeing where it matters.
Same.
I even looked into it. I looked into it after this, after having that conversation with two separate people. I even looked into it, and I can't find it. I can't find their problem. Like, they tell me what the problem is, and I can't find it. Like, they explain to me what effect it's having, and I'm like, where?
I know it's wrong,
I don't see
but
it.
certain advertising make me believe it's really not a problem. Just the way like the advertisement sounds.
Okay, yeah.
We're you ain't getting me.
Yeah.
Like, who made this? What are y'all? It's like some of them be just too obvious for me.
But I wanted to bring up the fact that like even though we don't see it as that important, like people do, like people actually do.
No, for real.
So us undermining that, and I'll even say like me undermining it was off kilter. I did not realize that y'all cared that much for real ski. So yeah, there's our fact check.
Yeah, I got a story off the air for you about that immigration one too.
Oh, please do.
It's fucking wicked.
And you wrote this in the notes probably months ago now, but I feel like this is the perfect time to bring it up because we had to fact check ourselves. Growth and mistakes can coexist.
Yeah, people think growth is not doing it anymore.
Yeah,
and that's not fair at all. It's definitely not fair, especially when growing in life. That's simply just not fair. Like, you can still have a mistake and still be in the process of growing. Like, growing is not mistakeless, if that's the word.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that sense.
That's not a thing. Like, I just don't think that's the thing when it comes to life.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think that's more like that's the obvious take here. But I also think that the expectation of that is
I think that's what makes it not obvious, the expectations out of it.
Well, it feels again, it feels like the obvious thing to say. It feels like obviously I'm not perfect now just because I recognized it. But I think that what it says, instead of it being like I actually expect perfection out of you, is I am so affected by your imperfections that now that you are aware of those imperfections, I would like for them to no longer affect me.
That sounds so harsh.
Of course it does, but
especially when you see improvement.
No, of course, Darian, but try to be empathetic to the other side here and think of how harsh it might sound. And I know that it's just the reality of the situation, but think about how harsh it might sound if I tell you, like, look, man, I hear your complaints, and now I actually see the thing that you're complaining about, but you're still going to have to deal with that for a little while. Like, you're still, like, I get it. I'm a bad guy in this way, but like, you got to deal with it.
I don't like the way you put that, because me being empathetic is the reason we're here. Like, when I say the reason we're here is it's not just happening. Like, it's happening less because, like, I'm literally trying to fix it. It's not happening at the rate it used to happen. And then me still caring, I feel like we only get better from here.
Yeah, of course.
But saying is like, come on now, you got to quit it out. Like, this is all I've been doing. It's like, no, come on, bro. We're winding down. Like, I'm winding off this shit. Like, at least I don't want to say be easy, but it's like, you have to see the progress.
No, of course you have to see the progress. And I feel like you're being heard, but not listening. Like, I agree with you
Uh-huh.
that it only makes sense to improve incrementally. Like, I agree with that.
Uh-huh.
All I'm saying is, can you see the other perspective being like, damn, I thought we were over this?
Yes, but I don't think it's fair.
I agree, brother. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm saying
can
that I
see it.
agree with that.
I see it, but I don't
But
think that's fair.
there is also the aspect that they have been empathetic enough to deal with your imperfections for as long as they have. So, like, everyone has to be empathetic here. Everyone has to be understanding here, including the person who's been hurting someone else, and that person has been dealing with the injury for this long.
Yep.
And now you realize you're hurting them, and they're just expressing like, man, I thought you realized that this hurt me, and I thought it was over. I think that there's a way to be empathetic enough where both of you accept, like, perfect isn't possible, but better is on its way.
No.
So they're having an imperfect reaction, but better is on its way as long as you keep improving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that's reasonable to say?
What?
I see you getting better, but come on now, like, you're still hurting me.
Absolutely. Why is their expression
Because we know
invalid?
Because we know perfect is not possible. So I feel like you have to expect a mistake here and there.
Of course.
That sounds nasty, but
Okay, that's the whole point.
But
that's the whole point.
But it's not reasonable if you know you can't be perfect.
Well, I think if you put it in the perspective of, I know some people hate it when you go to the extremes, but like, put it in perspective of something where like there's abuse or infidelity or something like that. It's like, I know I'm not perfect, but like, at least I'm not fucking them no more. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm one of the people who hate with the extreme here, because it's like, that is something like you can quit cold turkey, in my opinion. Like, yeah, quit cold turkey on that.
Why is there anything that you can't quit cold turkey though?
Because there's like a standard you're used to living to. Like, and I don't think
Yeah, 5 bitches is a standard that
Crazy.
some
That's
people
crazy
is
work.
used to living to.
Well, it ain't my standard. I can't wrap my head around that. But sure, you got me on that. Sure.
Yeah, man, this is what the extremes do for you, bro.
Yeah.
They put it in a perspective how, like, some people might look at the way that you get down. Some people might really look at the way that you get down just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, wow, I would never talk to my wife like that. It's like, fuck. Like, I know I should be better at my reactions, but like, I can't. I can't just immediately be better.
Yeah.
Like, I have to learn, you know. I have to take the time and empathize with how I'm affecting her. You know what I'm saying?
So you're right. Seeing the growth is very important, but also knowing more growth is needed.
Yeah, on both sides too.
In order for it to work, in my opinion.
Of course, and on both sides, because like the person who is affected by whatever you need, whatever growing you need to do, they got to be empathetic enough to give you time to be better.
Facts.
But that doesn't mean that they're not already dealing with all of your past burn, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Trauma.
they still, yeah, like
Yeah.
you're so far, and I think we talked about it before. My reputation precedes me.
Why you say that?
Like my demeanor, the way that I react to things, the way that I speak to people. There was a time where it was worse. There was a time where it was more abrasive, and that has made it to where no matter how I intend to communicate, if I've known you for longer than 10 years, how I intend to communicate is already overshadowed by how I used to communicate with you. So like opening the door to a conversation with me, people have to preface things with like, and I don't want to argue. I don't want to debate. I just want to, and it's like, as much as I have put into growing past some of my undesirable traits, Like, that doesn't mean that they don't remember them.
Yeah.
And because of that, like, sometimes I just got to take that shit on the chin, dog. Like I'm coming here lovingly.
And it honestly feels like you trying to argue saying some shit like that.
I know. But no, what it sounds like to me, from my perspective, that person saying that, it sounds like they expect me to argue.
Yeah.
They don't expect me to come here lovingly and understanding. That's not what they've seen from me. Even if that is what they've seen from me for the last 5 years, I'm the guy that argues. I'm the guy that I'm the dick, you know? And it's like,
no,
because they had so much time to learn me then, they have to learn me now, but they already know me from then.
Now, it's crazy you brought that up because I tend to do that. Like, I ain't trying to argue, but I'm just like, now, and I'm not saying you go argue with this. Maybe this will cause an argument. I don't want to put blame like that person starting an argument. That's not my intentions when I say that. I'm just saying this may lead to an argument. It could be both parties' fault, but my goal is not to argue about this. And I'm not saying you're going to start the argument. Like, that's not my intention. Because when you say that's how you take it when somebody say it, I don't want it to be taken that way.
You are saying it differently than they are saying it. You are saying it as, I'm about to say something controversial.
Yeah,
which is not surprising to anyone on this podcast. It's Saturday at 9:00 in the morning, y'all. It's not our typical Monday recording, and don't ask him why that's the case. Don't ask him. But you're saying I'm about to say something controversial, and I am not trying to incite you.
Yep.
What they're saying to me is, you're an argumentative person, and I really just want to express an opinion here. So y'all are saying different things.
Okay.
Like, you're saying, I'm not trying to trigger you. And they're saying,
Facts.
I know you want to argue with me.
Okay. All right, because I just want to make sure my point ain't coming off like that.
Well, it could to some people, but
sure.
I don't think that, because that's not, I think people want to correct you a lot.
Yeah. For sure.
So that's what you are trying to get ahead of.
Okay.
People are,
I can accept that.
Yeah, people are trying to tell you that you're wilding out a lot.
You don't gotta put that a lot on that.
No, it's a lot.
No.
It's a whole bunch.
No, it's not. Nah.
But for me, people are trying to just live, man. Like,
Can you just listen for what?
Yeah, I just want to fucking live, dog. I asked somebody who I love this week. I was like, how often do you get annoyed, like in conversation with me? And they said, I'd give it like 65%. I'm like, damn, like, damn, dog.
For real? No,
Yeah.
I gotta start asking people that.
And they were like, I think most times it's because I feel like I communicated what I was trying to perfectly, and then you ask me a question that, like, makes it like I now have to communicate more. Yeah, that happens a lot. that happens with everyone that I talk to a lot, bro.
Now, could that be that because it's annoying to them? It ain't wrong though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask people that.
Yeah, I love asking
I
people shit like that.
I feel like I'm not going to accept the answer. Yeah, I'm going to annoy them right there.
I think I'm just so unaware sometimes of how I come across to people. I know how I try to come across to people and want to come across to people, but like, I'm really just me. Like, it's like no matter what, like, my characteristics are my characteristics. So, like, I have such a hard time reading how people see me, especially because people be lying.
Are you asking people you have to interact with on a normal, or are you asking people who's interacting with you as a choice?
Ooh, good question. I'm asking people who I want to interact with.
Gotcha.
Like if so I guess it would be like it's a choice, but like I'm asking people that I want to have, like, if I could choose to have an interaction with you, I would. And also, these are like loved ones. You smell me? Like, it's not like, this isn't just like I talk to you sometimes.
Gotcha.
These are people that, like, I fucks with, and like I know for sure I piss you off. Like I know I piss you off, and I care about that. But yeah, I actually really like that question, and I like the answer. Like we had a hell of a conversation yesterday. So it wasn't yesterday that I asked that question, but yesterday I asked them a question to clarify what they were saying, and they were like, I honestly don't want to divulge. And I was like, I wish you would do that more often.
You just annoyed them.
I wish you would. I could have annoyed him if I would have gone further.
Gotcha.
And what I said was, you telling me that you just didn't want to talk about it, like, I wish you would do that more often. Because I can't know that you don't want to talk about it.
Unless you say it.
But my curiosity is going to be here. Like, if I don't know what you mean,
valid,
and I say, what do you mean by that? And you don't want to tell me, this could be like 40% of the 65%.
Yeah, save that annoyance.
Yeah. Like, you could just tell me, like, I don't want to talk about it. And it'd be like, oh, okay. Like, it doesn't mean that I'm not curious. It doesn't mean that I'm happy you don't want to share.
I respect.
But I'm not about to hold you captive here. Like, I'm gonna go about my day now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that will annoy me, so their percentage will go up on my part. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'll be honest.
Yeah,
that percentage definitely go up.
But yeah, like growth definitely needs some grace.
For sure.
Like people definitely need to, at least people that you love and people that have the capacity for it need to give you the space to be better.
It's just hard because like people put like time frames on growth, and I think that's where it becomes unbearing, I guess. And I'm not saying that's wrong to put a time frame.
Right. Okay.
I'm not saying that's wrong.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
But two people, like the victim and then the other party, is going to have two different time frames for sure.
Yeah. Sure.
And that's where heads get bumped at. Like,
of course, dog.
So I get it. I'm not saying it's like not reasonable, but it has to be like a mutual time frame, like for both of y'all.
Okay.
For it to make sense.
Okay. I like that.
So, and a lot of people don't think about that. Like,
no,
they just assume like, all right, now it's been this long, and if you tell that person, it's like that's not even long enough.
Absolutely.
So it's like just really a miscommunication.
Yeah.
So it's understanding.
I also got Trick or Treat down here.
Trick or Treat, because that's coming up.
This is
today.
It's oh, for real?
Yeah, this normally the weekend before.
Okay,
and after.
Damn. All right, then.
I feel like it's good timing.
It's perfect timing.
It's going to be I was about to say it's going to be next weekend too.
You're going trick or treating, yeah?
Yep.
You dressing up?
I thought about it,
but you're not doing it.
About not doing? No, I was going to be a dad. What? Wait. What are you asking me? Am I taking?
Are you dressing up?
No, you asked if I'm going trick or treating. Make sure we're on the same page.
Okay.
Am I taking my daughter trick or treating,
right.
or am I actually going trick or treat?
Are you going with your daughter?
Yeah.
When she gets candy?
I have never dressed up taking my daughter trick or treating.
You such a cornball, bro.
But I have dressed up for Halloween in my adult years. One time.
So you're not dressing up today?
Probably not, no.
You're a loser.
You think so?
Yeah.
You dressing up? Loser?
No, I'm not taking nobody. I'm not taking nobody.
No, but are you passing anything up?
No.
I have more urge to pass candy out than like go trick or treating.
100% me too.
But I can't really do that.
Why?
Because I have to take someone trick or treating.
Do you?
Yeah.
Both of y'all gotta go?
I feel like it's right.
For the dad to do it?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah. That feels wrong. Like just one parent going. Yeah, it feels wrong.
Huh.
I don't know why. I guess
me neither.
It feels like this may sound. It's like supporting your kid, I guess.
Okay.
Like one parent shouldn't be at the sport. Both can. If y'all both can attend, go ahead.
Yeah, but
one
the
should
other
be
kid,
back passing out candy. Nah.
Yeah, that feels so right to me.
More candy for the household.
That's crazy.
It's not
two birds, one stone, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
I like that. I love splitting up responsibility with my wife.
But also feels lazy because, like, you know where I stay at. How many doorbells you think Go
A
ahead.
lot.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe since I've been there, I can count on one hand how many times.
But you don't be there, right?
At that time, yeah. Nighttime, yeah. When it's trick or treating time, I feel like I'm there.
But you're going trick or treating.
Yeah.
How are you going to be trick or treating and also back when it's trick or treating?
So sometimes, okay, let me phrase that. Remember I said both parents?
Yeah.
That changes if it's like a group event.
Okay.
So if it's like a gang of like moms, I ain't going, bro.
Gang of moms sounds so crazy.
Facts, but I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Like if it's like, oh, what's my limit? If it's 3 kids
One.
and 3 parents, I don't need to go.
Okay.
2 is pushing it, but I'll let my wife make that decision.
Okay.
I would rather stay home though,
I know.
but
We know.
I would I would go.
Okay.
But I love Halloween time though.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
You don't strike me as that guy.
I love it more than Christmas time, only if there's no snow towards Christmas. So if you give me the blizzard around Christmas time, I'm taking Christmas every single time. But Halloween next up.
Wow, you act like you ain't got shit to do.
No, I got shit to do. But I thoroughly enjoy seeing that.
Wow. Yeah, I get it, but
Why do you like Halloween time?
I
Do you pass out candy at all ever?
don't we can't.
Do you not go places like nieces, nephews?
No.
I don't mind it. Like when it's just us, I don't mind it at all. She has fun. Like that's cool. I just wish she was like more into like scary. Yeah. But
Bro, she's
not.
8.
I get that. 7, but I get that. Like I get it.
Like we talking about?
I'm actually now. I think my niece is gonna be a little different. She's a Halloween baby, born on Halloween.
Yep.
Got her birthday party coming up.
Yep.
And if I know my family, she's gonna be heavy into the scary.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like she's gonna be too nice, so she's not gonna get off into it. So I'm gonna be.
She's an absolute sweetheart, dog.
She's just too.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart,
Too
dog.
nice, man. She don't fit the character.
I'm curious. Would you dress up for the pod? Like in a costume?
Damn. It depends.
What you talking about?
It depends, or if I have to buy 2 costumes or not. If
No,
my wife want to dress up, I'm gonna be whatever she wants me to be for the pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
All right.
Yeah, if we're dressing up this year.
Not this year.
Future. Yeah, you can book me down for at least one.
All right.
Yeah,
Next year.
You're Lumberjacks.
No.
I got my shirt.
I know you do.
It's brand new.
No, I'm good.
Still waiting.
No, we good.
All right, I got my costume. I'm bringing the
That's
axe and
not
everything.
it. No, that's not
Axe
it.
and everything.
That's not the one.
Why not?
Nah, that don't
Matter
take
of
enough
fact,
effort. That
Y'all get to vote our Halloween costume.
Oh, that's actually fantastic.
Yeah. Y'all get to pick our Halloween.
We gotta
costume.
come up with like good ones though.
Good ones.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
gotta come up with good ones that's like embarrassing and not embarrassing,
What's the first thing you thought of?
baby.
I thought slave.
All right, let's
sorry.
let's move on to.
I'm
So
sorry.
you steal your daughter's candy?
Yeah. It's like a you can't have all
Tax.
this. You can't have all this.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't fuck with that.
Why?
I think the way that I've seen it done is unacceptable.
Oh, enlighten me. I'll show you our process. Let me know yours.
Now, I don't know how much candy these kids have, but I will go into work probably this week, like this coming week.
Okay.
I'll go into work and there will be a bag that is basically trick or treat.
Okay.
Like it's like someone went trick or treating and took the whole bag
Okay.
and offered it up to the office.
Okay.
Why? Like your kid walked, like your kid earned this candy.
Okay. Now, I don't think you realize how much candy they can accumulate.
You're right. You're right about
So, let's take a 5-gallon bucket, fill it halfway full.
that. Okay.
That's like a night of trick or treating.
Mm.
Go multiple nights. Come on, y'all don't need this much candy. Then that's when you're in Christmas throwing away fucking candy. Cause,
Why are you throwing
Cause
away
it's getting
candy?
old.
No,
Nah.
not that old.
We ain't there no more.
Yeah, we are.
No, we not.
Yeah,
so
we
it
are.
just gets old.
Them Three Musketeers is
Like-
hitting now.
So we let my daughter every night. She'll get like pick something, a couple things out that you want, and then I pick out something, and then we continue the process until it's all gone. And some shit we just don't want and throw it away.
What's the shit you don't want?
Suckers normally. She'd never finish them.
Solid.
Warheads.
Solid. Get that out of here.
Yeah. Like,
Can't believe those are still being.
now, for some reason, this is always last, but I thoroughly enjoy. They're like the
Three
Lay's potato
Musketeers.
chips of the candy.
You're not about to tell me Hershey.
Tootsie Rolls.
Oh yeah. Nope.
I fuck with Tootsie Rolls, bro.
Yeah, I
I
feel
eat
like
them last, but I fuck with Tootsie Rolls.
I feel like bottom of the bucket is a Three Musketeers, maybe a Milky Way,
No.
and yeah,
Oh no, if that's bottom of the bucket, like what's top? Top Reese's.
of course.
Okay, what's next? That
Mm,
it can't
Snickers.
be. Reese's and Snickers are like year round.
What you talking about?
That's just like a year. You can.
People aren't giving you those year round.
This what I'm saying is people buy Snickers and Musketeers like year round. That's
no, they
normal.
don't. Musketeers are just.
No, not Snickers and Reese's year round.
I don't know what that has to do with this
Because
situation.
it's like you got to eliminate that. Like
No.
yeah,
When you go trick or treating,
it's too common.
and you get when you go trick or treating and you get candy, the top three that you're going to get for sure, like the top three that you can bank on, is Snickers, Reese's Cups,
Kit Kats.
and Kit Kats. Like that's the three that you can bank. Like you know that's coming, and you also want all of them. Twix is probably around 4, but like these are the ones that you are guaranteed to get.
Hershey's.
And when it comes to the bottom of what you're guaranteed to get, it's going to be the Three Musketeers. Milky Way is above Three Musketeers, but like those are I'm only eating those after the others are gone.
I'll take the Milky Way over Snickers.
What?
Yeah, I'll take the Milky Way over Snickers.
Darian, that don't even make sense, man.
What?
It's the same candy bar minus a couple ingredients.
I think that's perfectly
No,
fine.
you are drunk.
You prefer nuts in your chocolate balls?
Nope.
See, like I feel like that's
Yeah, absolutely, I do. Like Snickers is a far superior candy bar from Milky Way. Far superior.
You did that?
Absolutely.
Oh, I disagree with
Far superior. If my wife gets me candy, like if she just surprises me with some candy, it's going to be Snickers or the Hershey's cookies and cream.
you. I just like caramel.
That's the joint.
Yeah, facts. I just like caramel, bro. I'm a big caramel guy. If I'm getting peanuts, paydays.
Facts.
Paydays, like-
Sleeper.
Yeah,
That's
Paydays
I need
is-
you to talk into the mic.
Paydays is where it's at, brother.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah.
People don't fuck with paydays.
Why? Is it
Oh,
just
got
not-
candy.
You think so?
hmm That's a
Ah,
granddad candy.
No way.
hmm
When I think of like granddad, I think like Rolos.
You fuck with that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say I'm not, but
I don't want stuff that gets stuck in my teeth that much. Like I want stuff that
they're
gets stuck
so,
in my teeth
they're
less.
so good, bro. They're so good.
Caramel really don't do it for me like that.
That's crazy.
I know. Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
That's crazy.
crazy.
Because it used to. but it
Especially
don't
for like
now.
an ice cream guy, that's real crazy. Damn,
There's better things to go in ice cream.
that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
I would say that there's like a tier list,
Uh-huh.
and tier 1 for sure is Reese's, Snickers, and Kit Kat.
Where you putting Skittles? I love the little small pack of Skittles.
I
bro.
would love to put. I would love to separate
From chocolate and-
yeah. The fruity chewies are in a different.
Okay.
They have a tier list too.
It simply depends on what you have a craving for, right? Your taste. Right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm with you on that one there. Yeah, 'cause
Um,
Skittles is definitely up there.
Skittles is up there. Which bag of Skittles is in tier 1?
I'm actually fine with the originals.
Me too.
Like,
Yep.
I'm completely fine with originals. Purple's hit, but the originals.
Purple is not in the top tier though.
Why?
Purple is in tier 2.
Are you not a berry guy?
I am a berry guy. It's just not as good. There are 2 candies that outrank the wild berry pack of Skittles.
You got Skittles, right? Regular Skittles,
Yep.
or No, that can't be. You're not putting Starburst up there, right?
I'm not.
Okay, thank God. Not putting Fruity Tooties, hood candy.
Oh, you talking about the fruity
Yeah.
Tootsie
50 Cent,
Rolls?
Yeah.
Nah.
What is it? What's on there?
So High Chew is definitely in there.
Okay. I've
I know.
I've been having some Mambas, bruh.
Yeah.
Mambas hit every. Starburst shouldn't be around.
Replace them. Listen to me. You can replace Mambas and Starburst with High Chew.
Are they always soft?
Always.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad High Chew.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
one bad High. You
I'm
ate
with you
them when
then.
that went
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I'm
Bro.
with you then.
They are next level. And if you get the right flavor, like you don't really need another gummy candy. But High Chew is in there, and call me classic, call me basic, but a gummy bear or a gummy worm, I'm taking that.
Nah.
Oh, you don't fuck with gummy bears?
No, I do, but not. It can't be in tier 1 for me.
No?
Nah.
What are the other options of gummy candy that are even in conversation here? Because it's not really my expertise.
This not off taste. I know that sounds crazy, but this was nostalgia for me. Krabby Patties.
Oh, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Those don't taste good at all.
I said it's not off taste.
Those don't taste good at all. I didn't hear you. Those don't taste good.
I started with that.
Yeah, those
I
don't
said
taste
it's
good at
not
all.
off taste at all. But yeah, they never. I don't understand why they are around. They don't. I have never had
tasted
one
good.
taste good
Never.
at all.
And it's crazy because every year you was gonna eat some, not just one. You were gonna eat some.
You
of
gotta
them.
put real condiments on. Yeah. No, I don't. They never. But I just like. I like eating them for some reason.
The sour strips are crazy, right?
Yes, because they're not too sour. But I really don't prefer sour candy.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's
I think
old
that
head shit
surprises
too.
me. Oh, sour candy is
Yeah.
old head shit. I didn't realize that.
You fuck with sour candy?
I think yeah.
I got some sour gummy bears on accident. I was kind of upset.
Yeah, no, I don't get that.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing.
I don't get sour gummy bears. I don't do that. I don't do sour gummy worms.
Sour Skittles. I'd rather not.
I actually fuck with sour Skittles a little bit.
I'd
Just a
rather
little
not, bro. Yeah, that's not my shit.
bit. I guess because I'm definitely more of a chocolate guy
For sure.
over the fruity chewies. So I don't have tier depth when it comes to the fruity chewies.
Yeah. But chocolate is just so common too, though. So
It's better.
I came around to like dark chocolate too.
All right, I guess we're moving on
No.
from that to. Oh, go ahead.
Listen, it has to be good. Like, no, certain. Like,
missed.
No,
It
bro.
struck out on the first one.
No, bro.
3 strikes out of 1 pitch.
Listen, sometimes I don't know if it's like old or new, but sometimes that shit hits, bro. Now I'm not saying I wasn't desperate. I didn't have anything else left. It was just dark chocolate left. But sometimes it does the job, bro.
No,
Damn.
I guess you know what? In order to interact with that, I want to ask what your sleeper high tier trick or treat candies are, because one of mine is dark chocolate.
Is it?
Yep,
Why?
because they don't make almond joy without because they don't make mounds without the almond on it.
I ain't gonna lie. Almond Joy, any of that. I'm telling them no thank you. Yeah, that's some no thank you type shit.
So, like, if they made almond joy, which is the milk chocolate, if they made that without the almond, then I wouldn't need mounds. But I'll take the dark. Like, that's a sleeper.
You fuck with Yorks?
No,
Okay.
I don't do chocolate and mint. I don't do mint in anything but my toothpaste.
Or mint by itself though, right?
Mint in nothing but toothpaste and gum, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, mint and chocolate has never hit for me.
No, ever.
We got mint Oreos at my house. My daughter loves that shit.
I don't have Oreos.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't fuck with the mint and chocolate. That's just such a horrible combo. That
Terrible. I can't believe
I'll
people
do
it.
that over coconut and chocolate though.
Oh, you're wilding out.
Yeah, I hate coconut.
I love it, bro.
I
love it.
fight for my life every time, bro.
It's incredible,
It's just so unenjoyable to me. It feels like prison,
and it's
honestly.
called joy.
I ain't never been,
which is crazy.
like, nah.
So that's a sleeper. That's a sleeper pick for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that from you.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
a
think you
sleeper pick
fucked
for
with
me.
that. might as well have to be paydays. If you
That is a
lot of
sleeper
people
pick.
don't like it, mine's got to be paydays.
Yeah,
I accept that every single time. I actually buy paydays like on my free time.
me too.
So
I used to at least. Another sleeper would have to be, like I said earlier, the cookies and cream Hershey.
yep. I don't think that's a sleeper.
It is.
That nah.
Why is that not the number one Hershey then?
People don't like interracial.
I love that interracial
But no,
candy bar, bro.
that cookies and cream hit, bro.
It really is.
That's
I be
what-
throwing them joints in the freezer.
You can't believe it. That's what I used to steal from Save-A-Lot, bro, when I was a kid, bro. Them bitches is different. Boy, oh boy. And they never taste bad either.
Never.
Oh, it's such a perfect combo.
It's such
bro.
a perfect combo. That crunch too. Get out
that
of here,
shit
dog.
is exquisite.
Now, what's a candy bar that people don't know about that you think is like it's up there?
Heath bars.
Yes,
Nigga.
bro.
Nick. And I can't even call them a sleeper because niggas just don't buy them. They don't
Yep.
give them away. But bruh.
And it's not I feel like it's not an unknown candy
Yeah,
bar,
it's
but
just
why is it not around
used.
more?
Yeah, they don't use it. They don't buy it. It's just there. Yeah, Heath bars.
That
is it.
toffee is top tier. It really is.
I didn't even know what it was.
I'm
I
in.
just know I like it.
I'm in,
Heath
bro.
bars is it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I
they
agree
come
with that
in
one.
little Small little, bruh. Them little bite-sized samples, whatever you want to call them, is just perfect, though.
Yeah. The one problem with Heath is that them joints are gonna get stuck in your teeth bad. Like them are gonna get stuck. You might as well eat gummy candy. Like it's stuck in your teeth bad, bro.
But that shit tastes good, though.
Like caramel is soft, so like you can almost like salivate your way out of it being in your teeth. Toffee, brush them. You gotta brush and floss, dog. That's my one problem with it.
That's why you gotta fuck with it.
I do fuck with it, but
What's yours?
whatchamacallit?
I haven't had too many of them. I can't even remember the taste of one. Like, I seen it. I heard about it. Just I can't even tell you if it's good or not.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a home run. That's a home run. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
that's
is
a home
it
run.
better than like Snickers for you?
No, but it's a home run.
Yeah, I just
Every time I have ever had a whatchamacallit, I'm like, why doesn't this happen more often?
is it just the bars or they sell them in like packs?
I've never seen more than one candy bar in a whatchamacallit. Or what's that one? Sympathy? You know what I'm talking about? It's a white
Blue writing.
Yep.
Yeah,
The blue script.
yeah. That's just like, well, it's so many people make chocolate. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I always try somebody's chocolate though. I ain't gonna pause.
For surely.
But yeah, it's hard to mess up milk chocolate. Keep it a bean with you.
Absolutely.
Like that's just.
But
like,
you know what I will say? There really is something to spending more money on chocolate.
I was gonna ask you that. I don't know. I simply don't know, bro.
What are you saying to me? You
I-
never had Ghirardelli?
No, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. I can't tell you what that is, bro.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
I can't even
sure.
tell you what that is.
I'll see you next week
just
for
get
sure.
that from a store.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
that's the best chocolate.
Um,
Is that your Primos of chocolate?
I don't want to say yes, but I don't think there's a whole lot that you're doing that's gonna compete. Like I'm gonna have 2 or 3 candy bars here next time you're here.
Oh, it's candy bars.
Yeah.
I was expecting like a tray. You know. Yeah.
I'm gonna have 2 or 3 candy bars here next time you're here. One's gonna be from Lindt.
Who?
Lindor. That's like
I know Lindor.
Yep. One's gonna be from Lindor. One's gonna be from Ghirardelli, and then I'll find another like sexy chocolate.
So is these like top tiers for you?
Absolutely, I think they're top tiers.
All
Like
across
in the
I know
world.
Lindor.
Like
is
in the world, it's
You can
it's-
tell if they put right in the cursive and the writing in cursive is typically higher end, I guess.
My nigga, listen, Ghirardelli. Like that's not. That don't
He's
sound like so.
American.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're not giving that away at trick or treat. Like you're gonna get 0 Ghirardelli today. None. It don't
Yeah.
matter where you go either.
Yeah, I'd never even heard
You're
of
not
it.
getting that.
Yeah, that's some shit you probably get like Giant Eagle or some shit.
It's unbelievable. That's what it is.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
All right.
You, like I remember when I first like really delved into this world, they have like larger squares, and I would break me off a square and think, all right, this is going to be my serving. 17 seconds later, break me off another square. All right, this will be my serving.
Bro, I love good chocolate, bro.
And then it's gone. Like, then you just finish it. Like, what? I'm not.
Yeah,
you can't even pretend with that. And that's, you know what? I was going to say, like, maybe that's the move when you're doing the passing out candy at trick or treat, like doing something like Ghirardelli or something. But like, y'all don't even have the ability to appreciate this right now. Like when you're just trying to get,
I don't even know what it comes in, bro. I don't know if it's expensive. What? I simply just never heard of it.
I got you.
Like,
I got you.
You talk about passing it out and it's high end chocolate.
You can't. You can't. Because if you're just stuffing your face with chocolate or candy, you don't get the ability to enjoy it the way that it deserves.
I'm about to see what it hitting for.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'll see you Monday.
There is really like different worlds of like
legitimately,
like chocolate world, coffee world is a thing. Like
that's facts too.
Like some people get deep off into that.
Do you?
Nah. No, bro.
Say it. Say it for them.
I just need my shit sweet, bro. A cup of sugar.
Bro, say your slogan to them.
No, I don't get off into that. No, I don't. I'm really not even coffee. I'm a simple frappe from McDonald's. It's fine enough for
Incredible.
me, like,
have we talked about the old chocolate chip frappe?
Chocolate chip frappe?
Yeah. Have we talked about that?
I'm not even hip to a chocolate chip frappe.
So there used to be a frappe that had both caramel and chocolate drizzle.
They have that now.
And chocolate chips all through it.
No, you know how they have like an Oreos.
I don't
Oreo now. I think
okay.
wherever they put it in McFlurry,
okay.
Oreo, they put that in frappe.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know about the chocolate.
Sounds like
one.
2,000 calories, man.
Yeah, let me talk to Savon.
Oh, my bad.
What that sound like?
Fucking delicious, nigga.
No, chocolate chip sounds fucking better though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, I used to get one probably 3 times a week.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I used to pull up 3 times a week and say, let me get a hash brown and a medium chocolate chip frappe.
I'm not hip to chocolate chip frappes, bro. Wow.
And it was really crazy because they had like very small chocolate chips.
That's so perfect.
Straight through the straw, you're
perfect.
chewing on chocolate chips every sip.
No, that's lit.
Every sip you're chewing on chocolate chips.
I don't get companies. They like Oreo is like just the biggest cookie to them when chocolate chip clears every single time. I don't understand that. Chocolate chip in the milkshake sounds so way more appealing to me than Oreo. Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know where I am on that one, but I do hate when a company changes the menu. That's something I don't fuck with. Like, I don't even know what benefit you
gatekeeping be
get.
corny as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck Taco Bell though. Yeah, man.
Talk to me,
bro. I used to get a shredded chicken burrito from them, bro.
I
lived off that.
Yeah,
like weekly. Like you think I'm joking? 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I'm getting a shredded chicken burrito, and they stole that shit from me, bro.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's the type of shit I don't fuck with.
Like that shit was getting bought.
Once you not just once you get me hooked to something, because it's not even just that you like it. It's like I'm addicted to this.
Yeah.
Do you remember the naked chicken chalupa?
Yeah.
Bro,
Taco Bell used to be my home, my nigga. No,
I don't think that's not okay.
No, bro.
Don't admit that to people.
That's my shit, bro.
We'll edit that out.
Like, I wanted to work for them.
Like, pay me in food,
bro. I begged for Taco Bell so hard, bro. That's my favorite fast food, bro. Niggas look at me like I'm crazy. Yeah,
still absolutely. Right now,
bro. They just got a special place. Like I know they go treat me right down the road. They go bring it back. They have to, right?
Yeah.
Like. They always do some weird shit.
They do.
Companies.
They love a promotion.
So I feel like they'll be back. So
hey, I hope you're
honestly, right. They like Brown to me when it comes to this fast food shit, bro. Just the run they was on.
Well, you said it, so now we got to talk about it. Brown playing with his son, dog.
Incredible. Funniest thing I seen all week. Somebody was like, my grandma just woke up out of a 13-year coma. And somebody quoted it and said, yeah, and Brown's still doing this. Tell her that. And I thought that's crazy. Nah, shout out to LeBron for real, bro.
Yeah.
I can't hate that, man. I can't.
And I mean, I would say that I am 45% joking, but if Bron's not the GOAT to you, you're racist. You're just racist.
That doesn't make sense because they got Jordan and he black.
Racist.
Nah, yeah.
I don't even care if you're black and saying it. You're
listen,
racist.
He's been number one for me. You're right.
I'm from Akron.
Facts.
I'll tell y'all, like I tell everybody, it's not possible for me to be objective about LeBron James. Like,
yeah, I can never be anti-Bron, bro.
If he is drop kicking grannies, I'm asking what they did. Them grannies was acting up.
If you ever needed a role model, LeBron is one of the guys.
Legit,
to go to, bro.
Legit.
Like, that's all jokes aside. Like, he's really one of them.
Legit.
But I know some people just not a fan of the guy.
Racist.
Sure. But that man is somebody to look up to, especially coming from where he came from.
That's facts.
But shout out to LeBron this week, man.
I'm the LeBron of this podcast, and you Bronny, right?
Bronny? His son dunked on him.
Oh, never mind. Well, let us know what y'all think about trick or treating. Let us know what you think about growth, and fact check us because we need it. We are just humans. We appreciate y'all for being here. We appreciate every interaction. Hit us up at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram.
Don't forget 1.3 billion, 5.5 years. Don't forget.
We never said that. Hit us up at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com. For the geezes, follow us on TikTok. See y'all next week.